Streaming away.
Hi, you're watching Lauren James from Otter Valley Road, online at www.oertrains.com, toll free 1-877-885-7245. Hope you enjoy Wednesday night live stream with Sparky 107 I see you on YouTube. Thanks again, Sparky. Otter Valley Road, Lauren James.
Alright, so now all I gotta do is find my live stream and maybe I can watch some of the chat go by. Hey, live now. You got a picture of me. Not bad.
I didn't get
bad
cast as the cute jock in the new teen drama.
Don't panic, it's okay.
Or be something young from Skip the Dishes like
hello, Vinny, how are you?
Well, we're going to cast it already again.
You wouldn't get it, you're too old.
James Trains, how are you?
You deserve great delivery.
Yeah, my sound should be going. Oh, here we go. And of course I have my speakers. Wow. It's like I'm new at this. It really is. Hi, John 2618, Dale PRR guy bass. Wow. Leslie Giplin, how are you? I'm new at this. It really is. What a night this has been. Nothing. For some reason, all you guys sent the gremlins home again. So you guys can all hear me. You can all see me. All you guys and hi Shane, John, Dale, Leslie. You guys can all hear me. Everybody saying their highs. Chat kind of standing still. Hello, Dunk Inc. Custom, how are you? Echo, yeah, hopefully that'll go away. Hey, Vinny, hi all. Train Guy 56. Custom, how are you? Vinny, how are you feeling, bud? Yeah, hopefully that'll go away. And Chris Mitchell, how are you? Vinny, hi all. And Mr. Kevin Brown, nice to see you popping in. Vinny, how are you saying hi to me and to everybody else? Is the echo gone? Please say the echo's gone. Hello, Sparky, how are you? I'm not doing too bad, Nate. The last half hour trying to set this up, and my XSplit broadcaster decided to do, well, didn't decide, I made it, do an update, thinking maybe that was half my problems. And then, of course, when I went to live stream tonight, my stream key wasn't in the proper spot. So I went into panic mode and I called Vinny and I'm like, where is it? He doesn't know where it is in the new YouTube studio. So if anybody knows to do a live stream where your stream key is located in the new YouTube studio, let us know in the chat, because we couldn't find it, and I still couldn't find it. But how easy was it? Then I go back on my XSplit broadcaster and it says ID key and then or Sparky, and I'm like, yeah, duh, hit the button, dummy. So I did that and still hear echo. Really? Okay. Hit the button, dummy. So I did that. Microsoft account problem. We need to fix your Microsoft account. Most likely your password changed. No, it didn't. So I don't know what you're talking about. King Fox Junction, hello. Georgia Sunbelt, how are you? Ralph Greenwood, Jerry, and Mr. David Atkins popping in. RJ78 Productions, nice to see you, buddy. Dwayne's Fork and Spoon Railroad. And we got Union Pacific Train Man. Your speaker is echoing. The speakers are off. We can even shut them off. Quiet now. Okay, that's good. And Joe Rader, how are you? And Tygona Valley Railroad and Coal Company, better known as Just Nate. Just Nate's so much shorter. So, yeah, I just, in my XSplit broadcaster, I just had to click on my name and bang, it did that. So that was great. It connected me to YouTube. Okay, problem solved. So then after that, you got to make the title up. Not a big deal, right? And then you got to put the description in. Not a big deal. And then I looked at the clock and it was 20 to 7 and I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to leave this on for 20 minutes doing nothing because my luck, it's going to freeze the screen or something. So I X'd out of it. And then I had to X out of my YouTube because all of a sudden it just went super slow. So then I went back into XSplit Broadcaster and I'm getting ready to go. And I looked at the title and it was Let's Meet Sean McGee and who won my contest. And I'm like, oh no, I got to redo all that again because it didn't save it. And normally it saves it every time. Like, I don't understand. So it's just one of those nights. And then I had a train going. It was great. I've been out here for an hour. Train's been working fine. I'm getting close to doing the pre-video, and it starts doing a pulsing thing. Now, I don't know if some of you guys got NCE. The train all of a sudden starts going like this. It's pulsing. It goes at, we'll say it's set at 10, and then it drops down to like 8, goes up to 10, 8, 10, 8. And it's like, oh no. And then it shorted out, and now it won't even get powered back. So I've lost the couplers, or a track rail thingy majiggy somewhere. So anyway, that's my night. How's everybody else doing? That took a good 5 minutes to get through. And James, how are you, buddy? Thank you very much. Oh, we always like those. That helps make my night a little bit better. Oh, I have no idea what this looks like. Oh, maybe if I look over here. There we go. And I've probably got it on. Ugh. Telling you, I'd make a horrible woman. Which is a good thing. Nothing in the chat about what I just said, okay? You're Canadian, aren't you? Yes, I am. Uno, 78. And Dale PRR, Guy Base. Hi, Evan. David Z to G Scale saying hi to people. So that's really cool. And so, like I said, that's how my night for this live stream pretty much began. And now I can kind of settle down because we're actually doing it and I'm talking to you guys. So, but as you can see, Wednesday night live chat, let's talk about dirt. And I do want to kind of get into track cleaning and how everybody does it. So just kind of keep in mind, you might have to do a little bit of typing tonight to let us know. Some people use transmission fluid. Some people say never use transmission fluid. And I actually went to Bernie's Model Railroad, and he takes a little bit of transmission fluid, puts it on his finger, does about 6 inches of his track, and tells me after that he's never had to clean his track since. He just does that every once in a while. I'm like, holy crap. So now I don't know. Your Yahoo account settings are out of date. Oh, it's going to be one of those nights. My computer just does not like me right now. Oh, boy. Anyway, we'll manage. We'll muster through for an hour or so. That's what tonight's topic is going to be about, is getting track clean. Because out here in the shed doing all this work on the helix and stuff, yeah, I get a lot of dust. So I won't get it until my birthday. Someone's got a birthday coming up. Union Pacific Train Man. So that's pretty cool. So everybody's still saying hi in the chat. That's cool. Nora, nice to see you in here. Leslie, SF Raton, nice to see you. PDRR Engineer, saying hi to a few people. Very cool. We got 48 in here. We got 7 thumbs up. So far, I'd probably give myself a thumbs down. Like, oh man, the guy's all messed up. Sparky, did you get my email? If it's the one with your address, yes, I did, sir. So I think all 4 of my contest winners from last time, 2 N scale, 2 HO scale, I got everybody's address. So I will be making it to the bank, well, I might as well go to the bank too and get some money, and then head over to the post office and get that stuff mailed off to you guys on Friday. So Nancy Jones, Spirit of Durango and Silverton Company Railroad. Hello, my dear. How are you? Always nice to see you in here. I'm going to have to put a set of stairs out here just to leads to nowhere, and then cut a hole in it for you. So, okay, Flan the Rail Fan. And guys, any information you want about Strasbourg, just head over to his channel. He's got a whole video series on Strasbourg. So if you want to check out what you're going to see, and the Choo Choo Barn, and the Railroad Museum, and all that kind of stuff. So should be really cool. Oh, dear. Hello all in the chat, and I've worked myself up to a point where I should probably take a drink. Probably something harder than a Coke. Rodney, you get my reply to your email. That's funny, you guys. The last live stream, it was you guys talking about one person's email and then the next one. So anyway, good, doing good. Michael Connolly, hi, how are you? And when is the next level starting? We're going to keep working on the helix, get it up to the 3rd level, because with the turn radius going around each level, and I got to do another 5 or 6 levels, I think, to get to the next level, and that will actually determine where the track comes off to get to the next level. Now with the 3rd level, it can kind of go anywhere, except you can see that wire that's over the helix. That's for lighting, so I got to at least be above that. So, but hopefully about 3 weeks anyway, if we can get this helix going. And again, guys, you guys are great supportive. In that last 10-minute video, well, it was 11.5-minute video I put up on the helix. Those diesels, every diesel I got works fine on that thing. I put that big boy on that thing, and it now has 4 problems instead of 2. I don't understand it. We didn't screw around with that much stuff. So, SMT Mainline, how are you? And nice to see you popping in. And Nancy and Vinny, how is Roy doing? And hopefully he's doing all right. He's got his truck back on the road. So, and Nathan DeLay, it's awesome that you're a moderator for Sparky to support his channel. And that's a few people. So, but I bet he's talking to SMT. So, haven't heard from Roy in about a week. Actually, neither have I. So, I'm fine. How are you, Sparky? Like I said, it's been a bumpy last half hour, but we got her all going. So, Super Chats, guys, I got to say thank you very much. Last week was so cool and helped me go out and get some of the stuff for tonight's show. So, Super Chats and Super Stickers from last week. I had Ron Piskel, and it was so cool to have him back in the chat last week. He's been under the weather for quite a while, and he sent me a text earlier saying he might be in here. So hopefully you didn't forget about me already. It's only been a week. And we had Engineer Hall. You're awesome, buddy. That was very cool. Container Man 68. Rick Bailey. Hastings BNSF N Scale Modeler. Norman Rowe. And Chris Mitchell. All with Super Chats or Super Stickers last week. And that's what makes this show continue on, guys. That and my Patreon. Now, Patreon pretty much goes for more contest stuff. But Super Chats and Super Stickers, I'd like to throw some of that money back into here too and get some things to show you guys, just so you're not staring at me and we're just talking like we're doing right now, which is kind of boring, if you ask me. So, well, really it's not. I like hanging out with the guys in the chat, but a little different from sitting here. So, Sean McGee, good to see you. Good evening, Sparky and all. Vinny's still saying hi to Dwight. Dwight's saying hi to Dwayne. CDP 1965 saying hi to everybody. Why are you -4? Hey, give any Anthony, Dale, Nate, John, Sean, Possum Bio. Thumb up, buddy. Give me the old light for that one, and then I'll shut up and we'll get into our topic tonight. And with the way tonight has started, I thought maybe this thing went for a poop too. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you very much. And don't get me wrong, guys. Like I said, I do like hanging out and chatting with you guys in the other live streams and stuff, but I get going and then I miss so much of my own chat. And sometimes when I go back and watch the replay, it's kind of like, oh, dear. There is Bernie's Model Railroad right there in the chat, guys. Now, Bernie, is it transmission fluid that you put on your track to clean it? I know you just got in here and I put you on the spot just like that. But tonight I'm talking about track cleaning, how dirty it gets sometimes. Like I could probably run my, I will. I'm going to go back and run my finger on my track right now and see how black my finger comes out. So we'll just watch for Bernie's reply if it is transmission fluid he uses on his layout. Bernie, what's up, brother? That's from RJ. And yo, Bernie, what's up, brother? Oh man, I got a little clan going in here. Bernie, yes, automatic transmission fluid. So I have heard through the grapevine, well, YouTube, and a couple of other people I've talked to, never use transmission fluid on your rails. It wrecks them. It gucks everything up. It gucks up your locomotives. And there, guys, I've seen some videos from Bernie, and he's running some pretty long trains. They run awesome. Like mine tonight, maybe I should be putting transmission fluid on my layout because this thing just went done. So, I don't know. Maybe he'll do a video about it and how he actually cleans his track. Like I said, it's just a little 6-inch spot that he cleans, and then everything, the rest of his layout's awesome. I don't get it, but there's got to be another trick to it or something. So, but I'm going to show you how dirty my track is. I just got to do it because it's got to be dirty. I know it does. So, that's 2 pieces of track that I just put my finger across. And that's how much dirt came off of both the rails, but only 2 sections of track. So we're going to say 20 inches of track, both sides. That much dirt, just on 20 inches. So that tells you how bad track can get pretty quick. So I'm old-fashioned. When I get in cleaning my track and stuff, I just do it the old-fashioned way. Get the old rag out. And of course, you got to use a wipe, right? It's just, when you hit the wife's drawers for That really did not sound right. You hit the kitchen drawers. You got to grab a white one. It's always the first one right there, right? And like I said, I'm old-fashioned when it comes to cleaning track. Alcohol and a cloth. A couple swipes with that. We'll say there's 30 inches. And there's the dirt that just came off my track. That's just alcohol and a cloth. So, guys, head out to Shoppers, well, any drugstore, grocery store, anything. They're going to have alcohol, rubbing alcohol. Do not drink it. Do not lick it. Try not to smell it. You might get something out of it. I won't tell the wife, Sparky. She's probably in here watching. So, because I know she's home already. But that's just plain old alcohol, guys, and that's how I really, really like to clean my track. And how easy is it? It just takes a long time to go around all your track, especially when you're just going to get into starting an operation session. Maybe I should have done that tonight instead of trying to set this up. But old-fashioned? But what about this one? The old Bright Boy. Now, I used to have RC cars, like the slot car racetracks. Then I had a Bright Boy. I've never actually used a Bright Boy on my rails before. So, how many people in the chat actually have a Bright Boy and use it all the time on your track? It looks like it's pretty rough, but it's just like a rubber. So we got Norman Rose saying it's the best. We're probably talking about the alcohol. I use the Bright Boy, that's Ralph Greenwood. And just Nate, yes, there's something. CMX cleaning car with 91% alcohol. Expensive, but seems to work. Also, Bright Boy. So you use a Bright Boy too. So, and like I said, I've never used one. So I'm going to, obviously I've got one now. So I'll take it out sometime and try to use it. And Hot Rod Rodney saying, nope, it don't work. Eraser to the Americans. Eraser to the Americans. Okay. And that's David Z to G. Not quite sure what you meant there, bud. And Michael, they say not to use a Bright Boy, but sometimes it gets so dirty I have to use it. Well, it's for trains. It's from Walters. And of course, as soon as you say it's from Walters, the price must go up. But OVR trains, if you're looking for a Bright Boy, it's $9.99 Canadian. So what's that, like $2 American? Probably closer to 7, but got one. I will try it out. Probably won't go extensively with it because it looks like it's a lot of work. Train Guy 56 saying goo gone. So that would be goo be gone on track cleaning car. Oh, that's probably a good idea. I use goo gone. And David ZG, I called it a rubber, which English terms for eraser. Ah, gotcha, buddy. Makes sense now. See, I told you, I miss a lot of my chat. So I use 1,000 grit sandpaper to do stubborn dirt spots, Bright Boy, and when I can get at them. Wow. Sandpaper. Now that's something I've definitely heard never use on your track because it leaves pits and grooves and stuff in it, which just makes it worse. What do manufacturers of track suggest? Well, like I said, that's from Walters, so obviously that's got to be one of their suggestions. I think the alcohol is better after you wipe it with a rag. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I put that rag right on my finger and I just rub up and down the track. It doesn't take a long time, but obviously the bigger your layout it is, the longer it's going to take you. But I do find it works the best, personally. So you guys might have other tricks and tips, tricks, and things that you can throw in the chat. And maybe it'll help people out, because dirty track's something we all get. It normally doesn't take very long to do it. Like, there were Sam's Trains from the UK. He actually did a video where he just ran a train around all night and just let it keep going and keep going and keep going. Brand new track. He ran his finger on it. It was brand new. There wasn't any dirt on it. And by the time the morning came and he checked out how much dirt and grime and stuff was actually on that, it was probably 10, 15 times worse than what I had on my finger. So, and Black Mountain Station, good day to you. And Possum Bio, if you're really careful, you can use an angle grinder. I'm not even going to read the rest of that one. That one's just going to scare me. Oh, Jerry, I visited a huge N-scale layout in a basement. Everything was spotless. He covered his layout in plastic drop cloths and claimed it never cleans his track. I have heard that too, but that's a lot of plastic I'd have to buy for this thing. And if I was going to do something like that, it would have to be like on a roller at the end. And then you just pull it out at night, drop it on there, and then when you want to run trains. But again, it would take 2 people to do it, unless you had a remote, I guess. But you pick up the one end, hit it, and then roll it. That's not a bad idea, but it sounds expensive. Might be better just to clean track. Kevin Brown, owls like the ESP cars. And Masonite pad. So that's always a good idea too. I got one of those, brought it out, and you can see I use this one quite a bit. I use this one in front of my CMX car, so this one will go first. The CMX cleaning car, the tank car. I can get that too, I think. Probably right over here. I hope. The way I move things around, who knows? Of course it's not. Only because I want it. It's not here. Well, it is here, but yeah. So I'll have to find that one next time and show you guys. And I'm sure a lot of you guys know what it is. It's a brass cleaning car. It's very heavy, and it comes with little pads you put on the bottom, cloth pads, and put alcohol in it. Open up the little valve and send that around. So like I said, I use this first on the train, and this takes up anything that's really stuck on the track. And then the cleaning pads on the CMX car clean it right up. So I got one of these, and HO guys today might stick around because I got one of these ones too. And well, I don't think I need 2. I don't think I need 2. So hint hint, never know. Georgia Sunbelt Engineer Hall, how are you? Possum Bio, I work at a shipyard, so angle grinders are around. Yeah, they would be, that's for sure. We got lots of angle grinders around. Work for me too. So Rich Discoveries, how are you? So that's just a couple things that we can use for track cleaning. Now, something else I've seen. Now, this car I've had for a while, and it's really, really dusty. You guys can see that on the top. So I wanted to try some of this out too, because dust a dabber. So I picked up one of these things, because I don't know if that's really going to work or not, dust dabber. And once it gets dirty, it's just garbage anyway, right? So, and that's even if I can get into it. Apparently not. More than one. Ew. You gotta be a kid to use this stuff. This is kind of yucky. Maybe I should do this one last. It looks like I'm gonna get a little gucked up. So, dust dabber cleans up dust on ponds, water, rivers, cars. So, it says take out a little piece of it. Ooh. Ew. Yuck. Oh. Yeah, that's easy. Come on. There we go. Got a little piece. It's just like playing with slime when you were a kid, I'm telling you. So, very dusty car. How well does this work? Kind of impressed. That's all you do. Dab it on stuff like this. This would work really good on a tank car. Quite a bit of dust on there. Don't know if it's actually going to show up. Very sticky and gooey. But dust be gone. So that's kind of cool. So then it says you just take this, put it back in the jar, and knead it back in there. So I guess you're kind of trying to hide the dust. There. Now my fingers are all sticky. I knew I was thinking tonight through really well, I'm telling you. So OVR trains, this is only $6.99. But cleaning the top of that car, that worked out really good. And I've got a lot of tank cars that are really dirty. So this stuff here is going to come in handy. I'm impressed. Very, very impressed with that. Maybe at the end of the show, if I remember, I'll go get a tank car and do that. What do you mean, like playing with slime as a kid? I was just playing with some a few minutes ago. Yeah, me too, apparently. Actually, it's not too bad when it dries up on your fingers too. You're not actually all sticky, so that's kind of not bad stuff at all. So I would kind of recommend, if you don't have some of that dust dabber stuff, for $6.99 Canadian, that's at OVR Trains, why not get it? Like, a jar that size probably lasts you a long time if you're just doing cars. That'd be really good for Jack to have, because all his tank cars and stuff, awesome. So, really going to keep using that stuff, and why not? Bet it eats it. Oh, don't, come on, Kevin, don't tell me that. It's from Woodland Scenics, and it said, the only thing it says on here is keep it away from wheels, moving parts, switches, and turnouts. But, so basically, you use it on your cars and stuff like that. But I was also thinking, like, you get a lot of dust or something in, down, and around your rails and stuff like that, you can just dab that all up, pick it up. But the other thing I got for that kind of thing, gets too bad, just one of these, pick that up at the dollar store, and you can just kind of blow more dust around. But that I got for that helix thing, just kind of when we're doing the cork and stuff like that, I can get it all vacuumed up. But some pieces are a little sticky in there, so you get that out and blow it up. So Redbird Tony, I have a dust problem seeing that my layout is in the basement. Yes, it would be a bit dusty down there. So you might want to do the drop cloth over your layout if you could. But like I said, again, if you're by yourself with a drop cloth over your whole layout, that gets a little hard to do with all your scenery and trees and buildings and things like that. You're probably going to start breaking things, so I don't know about that. Now, I know Peter CP Rail, that's helping me with the helix, what he actually did is he built a valance around his N scale one, put plastic on the top of that, and then just rolled up more sheets of plastic on the outside. So when he wanted to play on his railroad or work on it, he just rolled them up and then had little Velcro clips on them, kept them up, and then at the end of the day, he'd just take the Velcro off and it would all roll down. Kept the dust and stuff off it pretty good. But what he really used it for was keeping the cats out of his layout. So, thought that was cool. Now, something else I picked up, guys, and we're going to see how easy these are to put on a rail car. Anybody have any of these dust monkeys? Now, they say they just clip on the back. You're not going to see that too much because of the glare, probably. Whee! But they just clip on the wheel sets. So I'm going to take one of these out, and they're called dust monkeys. I'm going to take a couple of these out. Maybe. There we go. So that's what they look like. They're just little cloth pieces on a piece of plastic. That's it. Pretty small. HO scale or N scale. And you're supposed to just be able to take them and put them on the trucks. There's one. And they say they work in forward and or reverse, which is probably good because you can't put them both on the same way. Oops. Come on. And that was pretty easy to put on there. So now when it's going around your layout, it's set up like that. And this just cleans some dust and stuff off your layout, off your tracks. Then we go over switches and stuff pretty good, unless you got a high point that might just grab something. But stick that on the track. Maybe. Ooh, that adds quite a bit of drag though. I don't know if you guys can actually see that or not, but I go this way and this one pops up. So that one actually pushes down onto the track. And when you go the other way, it's the other way. This one's pushing down and that one goes up. So that's kind of neat. Not bad. And $9.99 at Otter Valley Railroad. Get you 4 of them so you can get 2 cars equipped with that. So we're going to try those out for a couple weeks, see how they work on the layout. And I believe it also said if you wanted to, you can take a little bit of track cleaning solution. So of course I picked some of that up too. We'll just open her up. And I would think alcohol does the same thing, but alcohol evaporates pretty quickly. Tidy Track Clean Track Solution. Cleans track and improves conductivity. Safe for scenery and non-toxic. So you can always take a couple dabs of that. It's just got a little piece at the top, open it up, squirt it out. Not bad at all. So we'll give that a shot. And like I said, they do come in HO scale and N scale. So I've opened up mine. Now I've got extra HO scale one. And I don't do N scale, so I wonder what I'm going to do with those. And I'm going to do with that. No sense of me keeping them. So, any great ideas, tips, and tricks out there for cleaning track that I've missed? Maybe you guys can throw them back up. Gasoline, boom, clean. No, let's not do that. And this talk about dust reminds me I need to clean dirt off my locos. So there you go, Tony. Grab some of that stuff. I'm telling you, that's awesome. What it did to that car, that's going to be cool. I can't wait to use it on some of my tank cars and stuff and see how it works. I know somebody that does, where'd that go? That does do N-scale, Sparky. Hi, Sean. Really? Don't call Molly Maid. They don't clean track. They probably don't do windows either, so. And Rick Bailey, Engineer Hall, Jerry, and I want to invite you to lunch. Interested? There you go. And what about John? Is he not going to join your gang too? You guys are getting bigger every time you're going around. By the time you get to Strasbourg, I'll be the new guy. Is anyone going to the show in Edison, New Jersey this weekend? That would be kind of cool. I don't think I'm going to make it. So, oh yeah, I've heard him. And I do N-scale also. That's Mark. And N-scale Union Pacific Evanston Subdivision. I use the CMX track cleaning car. And like I said, I do have one. I was going to get it out. I put it somewhere. I don't know where it is. Of course. I'll find it as soon as I shut the cameras off. So that's just some of the stuff, quick and neat and tidy, that you can use. Now, something else that you can get into. You can always go out and get one of these. And it's Tidy Track from Woodland Scenics. Comes with a bit of cleaning solution, a whole bunch of pads, and a wand. And this piece here is the actual cleaning piece that you stick the pads onto. So at Otter Valley, this is $36.99, and you can always order replacement pads. You got rescue pads for really bad spots on your track that got little bumps and grooves in it. Maintenance pads that you just use every once in a while. Finishing pads, and then you got cleaning pads. So I guess it'd be cleaning pads first and then finishing pads. And oh, that's a finishing solution that they give you over here. So yeah, we'll give this a shot of the layout too. Why not? And I'll let you guys know how it works. It says the tray is able to be used as a storage tray. So you get it, and there it is, right there. So how many of you guys out in the chat actually have one of these things? Looks pretty good. It's nice and light. Then you try to get everything out of here. And that probably goes right in like that. Huh. Cool. And it swivels. So that turns. That goes up and down. Cool. So it gives you about an extra foot of reach. So the bottom of it looks like. So then you just take these pads, and they got little holes in them, put them on, push them on. So voila, it's set up to do some light cleaning because it's got the little foam pads on there. And then you just run that on your track. You can run it sideways. But the other thing is, you don't want to use the wand. It's got a little rest piece on there. Just put your fingers on it. The outside actually looks like a grip for your fingers, so you can just grab onto that. It's got a lock position or a swivel position. So if you wanted to, you just use that. Now, obviously that's not going to show any dirt or anything, plus I just did that with the alcohol. So we're going to give that a shot too. Like I said, my track, I guess, has been very neglected. So this just calls itself Let Go. There we go. Whee! What did I do with that other bottle? So clean track solution, and they give you just a small tester one with it when you buy that. So it's the same stuff. Apply to the rails with a cleaning pads. A Scotch cloth or a cotton swab. Can you imagine cleaning your track with a cotton swab? That would take forever. Shucks, too early, Chuck. In LA right now. Aw. And magic eraser, or would your track disappear? That's a good one, Dave. But hey, if it disappears, does it mean it's clean? Not bad at all. I'm thinking about using CRC electronic part cleaner on my turnouts. Oh, cool. And Vinny, you got some track cleaner that you were like really talking about back in the day. I forget what it was. You probably put it up in the chat already. And cotton swab would leave lint, I would think. Yeah, you're probably right. So that's all what you get in one of these. Like I said, I'm going to try this thing out probably during the week, and if I remember, I'll come back and tell you guys if it's yay or nay. But yeah, how many, and these just pop right back off afterwards. Put it back in the storage container, you're good to go. Voila. Yeah, store it for next time. Not bad at all. I'm going to get in trouble for using his line, I know it. You can't use that, that's mine. So, guys, I happen to have an extra one of those too. Just happened to pick one up. With all the super chats and super stickers last week, I felt like spending the money and giving it back to some of you guys. So, we've got one of these kits. We've got HO scale dust monkeys. We've got N scale dust monkeys. And we've got HO scale boxcar with the cleaning pad on the bottom of it. What do you guys think? Should I have a contest? And James, thank you very much, buddy. Give you another one of these. And right on, James. And we got Rick Bailey for the torch. Thank you guys very much. Awesome. Like I said, that's what I used last week to go out and buy all this stuff and give it back to you guys. So, how are we going to do this to make it easy? Well, HO scale and HO scale. We got N scale, but it's only a small gift. And then we got the track cleaning kit. So, I think what we're going to do right now, okay, anyway, let's do the dust monkeys. Pretty simple, cheap price, and I can just throw them in an envelope. So I'm going to pick a number in between 1 and 70. If you want the N scale ones, put N and your guess. You want the HO scale ones, you put HO and your guess. I'll say start in the chat, and then I'll say stop when we get there. See if I can move this up. You guys can't see it. So this is for the dust monkeys, guys, N or HO. 0 to 70. And of course, my pen decides this time it doesn't want to work either. So let's see if I can say something in the chat. And this will let me know what my lag's all about too. So ready, set, start. A number in between 0 and 70. This is for the dust monkeys, guys. Not a big prize, but it's a good one. Why not? Somebody else can review these. HO, N scale. We'll get those shipped off to somebody. And seen one of them already. Ooh, boy, and there goes the other one. Wow, that was a quick one. Alright guys, that's enough. Please stop. Stop. The number for that, guys, was number 3. Ba-doop. So anybody that guessed HO3 or N3 will have yourself some dust monkeys coming. And like I said, that'll just be a nice little envelope anyway, so that's not bad at all. I like it. Now, I'm going to switch this up a little bit for you guys. There, my chat's back. Wow, it went crazy there for a bit. This tidy track cleaner can go for HO or N. So, anybody and everybody can try to win this. We're going to do a separate contest just for this one. A number in between 0 and 70 again. Why not? I'll say when to start. So we got a number in between 0 and 70. You don't even have to put HO or N in front of it. Just a number, guys. No letters today. Ready? Start. Hello, Track 10 Trains. How are you? So we're looking for a number in between 0 and 70, and we got 65, 29, 6, 67, 55, 69, 45, 45, 45, 12, 46, 44, 70, 14, 59, 68, 55, 56, 2, 3, 5, 68, 69, 82, hey, in between 0 and 70. Oh, jeez. We got 4, 77, 17, 18, 8, 12, 21, 33, 56, 4, 23, 86, 2, 62, 8, 18, 59, 32. These are just flying, guys. Holy jumping. I couldn't talk that. I wonder if an auctioneer can actually read that out in real time. That would be really cool to like hear that fly by with someone's voice so much. So 19, 11, 28, 27, 68, 35, 2, 5, 44, 35, 68, and I have seen the number, guys. Like I said, it doesn't matter this time if you're HO or N scale. Whatever your guess was is going to be good. And that's enough of that. Stop that one. And whoever guessed first, number 5. Whoever guessed number 5 got themselves the tidy track coming to them. Brand new, never opened. So a value of $36.99 at Otter Valley. So that'll be pretty cool. And the last one, guys, is just going to be for the HO scale boys and girls. So if you're into HO scale, sorry, because I don't think they actually make an N scale of this kind of a track cleaner car. But there is videos out there, guys, of how to make one of these. A couple springs, a couple screws up through the bottom of a car and put a pad on the bottom of it. Goes pretty good. So, and whoa, Norman Rowe, whoa. Sparky, I left you an Easter egg in the chat. There's usually a few of them in there. So this one's not even open, guys. Haven't done anything with it. $25.99 from Otter Valley Railroad. And like I said, I used the super chats and super stickers from last week to go out and purchase some of this stuff. And some of my money, but oh well. Because I just wanted to do something on, well, I need to clean track anyway. So get that. I have 2 N3. Well, anyway, Chris Mitchell is saying he's got 2 of those cleaning cars, I guess. So maybe they do make them in HO scale. I just couldn't find any at Otter Valley. So ESP on eBay makes N scale cars like that. Okay, so I'm learning something. It must be a 20-second lag. Well, I'm gonna hit start in the chat again shortly. Now, anybody wants to play for this, that's fine. Because if you're an N scale guy and you see and you win this, and you know someone that's HO, you can always give it to them. So, whatever, it's open to everybody. But this time you guys are going to have to guess HO and a number between, let's say 0 and 70. Hard one, eh? You guys thought I was actually going to change that up, didn't you? So like I said, I'm going to have to guess HO and a number. Alright, I got the number picked out. Are we ready? HO and a number in between 0 and 70. Ready, set, start. And track 10 trains comes out with H8, HO7, HO65, and there we go. Now the chat's going. Got to start the number off with HO, guys. So make sure you're hitting that in there. HO and your guess. And whoever gets it, like I said, even if you're an N scale guy and you win it, you must know an HO scale person. So you send it off to them. But whatever. Whoa, and Alex Brockway, nice to see you, buddy. Rick Bailey's got a guess in there. And there was another Easter egg went through there. So, but all these cars are pretty much the same. A lot of weight in these cars. And the pad goes up and down. It's held down with springs. You can buy little replacement pieces for the bottom. As you can see, it does pretty good. Scratching the top part of your rails. Getting all the guck and stuff off. Like I said, when I run this car, I always follow it up with my tank car, cleaning car, and with the rubbing alcohol after that, we're doing really good. So, guess if I was watching the chat, I'd know if the number went by, though. Oops. But, pretty sure I've seen it. So, anybody that guessed, oh, I better hit stop first. Alright, guys, that's that. I did see the winner. Everybody hit the brakes. There's stop. And whoever guessed HO61, you got that boxcar coming to you. So that's going to be pretty cool. Like I said, I think that's one of my favorite ways, I think, of cleaning my tracks is with this in the tank car. Another thing I like to use these cars for is if you have maybe a train with, say, 20 cars in it and things like this. I like to put this as like the last car or just before the caboose, just because it's got the weight on it and it'll hold everything nice and tight. So if your train bounces around a little bit, things like that, that'll actually keep the couplers from knocking themselves apart. So I like using it for that too. Put that one up there. So that's it, guys. That was all the prizes and all the things I had for cleaning. Who won the cleaning kit? I have no idea. Mark, I got to go back. It takes me a good week to go back and find out who did the winners and stuff. And then when I know, I'll come on my next live Wednesday night live chat, and I'll tell the people who won. And then they got to send me an email with their address in it. And of course, they get a week to do that. If they don't do that, then we could probably give it away again. But, and Norman Rose saying thanks. You're welcome, buddy. Who won the cleaning kit? Don't know. Fun times again. Hi, Chazko. How are you? And yeah, I like having my contest, so just had to do another one. Why not? So, and it was me, I think. Well, that'd be cool if it was. Things that changed that, guys, is if you weren't on live chat, you were on top chat, because I always watch mine in live chat, and I do the review in live chat. So, but whoever was first that I see in my replay, that's who's going to be the winners, and that'll be that. No bickering back and forth about it. So, hope I have better luck on the lottery tonight. That would be nice too. So I said 5. Cool. Got 61, 3, and 5. So yeah, you might have got it. Thanks, Sparky, for the contest. Hey, no problem, Black. Like I said, I have a lot of fun doing them too, and see if I can keep up with the chat talking away. So. But, guys, if you do like the contests and stuff like that, just head over to this page right here. Check it out. All the money that I get from my Patreon comes right back into here. I spend it all on contest stuff or things to give away to you guys. And it's all members, like $5 a month, guys. And I could be giving away a locomotive every month. N scale and HO. So... and hey, if someone ever hit that $500 one, I'd probably start giving away O-scale stuff too. You never know. I guess wrong again. It's okay. Like I said, I hold quite a few contests, so there's going to be many opportunities, I'm sure. So, alrighty. So, guys, that's pretty much what I got for you tonight. Like I said, check out this stuff. If you don't have it yet, Dust Dabber. I'm going to use it on tank cars and other things, and it worked pretty good on that boxcar cleaning car there. Bright Boy, I've never used one, so I'm going to give that a shot, see how well that works. The dust monkeys, they look ingenious. I'm not sure how well they're going to work, so I'm going to try my set out. And we gave 2 sets away, one for N and one for HO. My favorite, like I said, is the cleaning boxcar, followed up by the CMX tank car cleaning car, the brass one. And like a few people in the chat said, it is a very expensive car, but I think it's well worth it. Like, it does an excellent job. And you can put the cleaning solution in it if you want. You can put alcohol in it, which is what I put in mine. Or if you're Bernie, you can put transmission fluid in it, I guess. So we did a tidy track. I'm not gonna do a review or anything on it, but I'm gonna give it a shot, see how well it does in cleaning. The big thing with this is hard to reach in tunnels, around bridges, well scenic areas that you can't get your hand in, so you can use that way up from the top. Gives you that extra foot reach. So we'll give that a shot. There's not a lot of scenery on my layout right now, but we'll try it, see what it does. So, is there anything else that was good for cleaning? Who knows? Oh yeah, rubbing alcohol in a cloth. Really dries out your finger though. So, I heard transmission fluid was a bad idea. Rick, I've heard that a lot too, but like I said, I went over to Bernie's and first thing he did before we ran trains and stuff, he took transmission fluid, put a bit on his finger, rubbed it on 6 inches of his rail, and then ran his train over it. And he's told me he has never cleaned his track since. Just that's the only way he does it. Now, am I saying that that's a good way to do it? I don't know enough about it. So, like I said, I've heard it now 2 ways. Yes, use it, or no, don't. It's really bad. So, like I said, hopefully Bernie will throw a video out there of how he cleans his track and shows us. And maybe that's just one of those myths that we heard and never tried. Maybe it does work really good, so I don't know. Very cool. Gary, I hope to see you this Friday. Sanding block or aft trains fluid. And hello Sparky, AGS Railfan, how are you? RDMT, nice seeing you popping in, bud. And Hot Rod Rodney, how are you? And speaking of Hot Rod Rodney, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, I believe he will be doing his live stream. And then on Friday, we got our cousin Vinny, and he's at 8 p.m. Eastern. So, a couple good shows to finish off the week, guys. Then we got the Back on Track guys on Saturday morning, 10 o'clock a.m. And they're always a good bunch of guys to hang out with, too. And they're another group that's trying to hold a contest. If they can get 50 people in the chat, so if you're not doing anything Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern, pop over to their channel and let's get 50 people in there. They're giving away a locomotive and a couple box cars and some N scale stuff and HO scale stuff. Should be really cool. So, but I'll leave that at that. If anybody knows of any other contests that are going on right now, throw them up in the chat. Moderators are off the hook right now. You can pretty much do anything in the chat except swear. If you got any good videos coming out on your channel that you want people to watch and know about, let us know in the chat. But other than that, how many followers are following your channel right now? If we got a couple of people that are like really close to milestones, we can always give a little bit of a shout out. So AGS Railfan saying 70, so I think that's mine. I think I'm losing subs. 146 down 2. Well, Rick, you're new to the program, buddy. You'll go up and down all the time, and every once in a while YouTube does a little, they call it a cleanse. I call it a flush. Just old accounts and stuff that aren't being used anymore, all of a sudden they'll go and start deleting them. So you'll go up, and then all of a sudden you'll just drop way down, and then you'll start coming back up again. So I'm doing a contest currently at 244 subs, drawing at 255. That's Southern 207 Hobbies. AGS, hey Sparky, I have 115 subs. That's cool. K, Flan the Rail Fan, another great one. Sparky, need about 260 to get to 2,000. Wow, man, that's awesome. And like I said, check out his channel Saturday nights. He does a live stream. I think he said it was 9 o'clock, but he can throw it up in the chat. because I keep messing it up. I always show up late too. So, and Flying Crow 239, that's cool. And chat went by a little quick on me there. SMT mainline, the numbers are looking good. And then knock knock housekeeping. Oh, so true, buddy. And K Flan, the rail fan, saying his live stream Saturday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for all the comments and help on my last video. That's Dwight Curley. ESP Mike. He's got 123. Train Guy 56, 168. Why are you dressed for? I put Rocaine on the ballast, grow weeds. I really want to find what you mentioned in one of my live streams. That Chia Pet stuff. I want to try that. So, anybody know where you can get a Chia Pet? And my address is somewhere. Mail it to me. I want to try growing a Chia Pet on my layout. So, I think that'd be really cool. What happened to Conrail? They got, wow, CSX and Norfolk Southern took them over. And hello, Jennifer. Jennifer White, nice to see you. And Digger Evans, I have followed everyone who's in here. That's cool. Professor Grimm, Amazon. You guys missed the key part there. I said if you guys know where to get the Chia Pet, and then you find my address, you can mail one to me. Okay, I'm not going to say that one again. So they got bought out. Yes, they did. And Conrail was sold for light rail something. Video up soon. Okay. Conrail was sold for a profit. Yes, it was. And that is part of the story about Conrail is governments back then weren't allowed to make a profit on things that they owned. So since they owned a railroad, because it was a bunch of smaller railroads that were starting to fold, go under, and go bankrupt, Conrail, Consolidated Rail, was formed. They took over the Pensy and a few of the other ones. Got them up. They built up the company. It was actually making a profit. And after 2 years of making a really good profit, the government kind of went, oh man, we're not allowed to own a railroad anymore. So they had to sell it. So, and incidentally, that's why it did go to 2 different railroads, because it was a good price. They were making some good cash. So the only successful government program. Yeah, no kidding, eh? China needs to do railroad logos. I would get on board with that. Okay, I missed part of that. Wait for my train to all of a sudden take off. So, oh, and everyone, when Sparky says to bring your Conrail things to him and see at Strasbourg, prepare, keep a close eye on it. I only did that yesterday. So, thanks, Mike. That was the layout I watched. That was your layout I watched. So, anybody know any birthdays? I don't know why I said that, but somebody earlier said something in another video I was watching that's, oh, I only get that on my birthday. So, anybody have a birthday coming up, let us know. But that's it for me, guys, tonight. 71 still in here, 40 thumbs up, not bad. Few prizes given away tonight. A couple super chats, a couple super stickers. Not too bad. Sparky, let's see you model railroad blockade today. And no, I don't agree with that blockade stuff at all. But my birthday is coming up on March 8th. That's Nathan DeLay. Flying Crow, mine's on Sunday. Well, happy birthday, bud. ESP Mike, thanks, buddy. Nice chat, Sparky. That's from Roy Smith. Hot Rod, tomorrow night, live stream, 7 p.m. Eastern. If I get 25 plus people, I will give something away contest. Hey, cool. So, hey, 25 in his live stream. Another contest coming. So, and James, thank you, bud. You're pretty giving tonight. It's awesome. I think that's 3 of them from you. Very cool. Thank you very much. And that's it for me, guys. I had a great night tonight showing that stuff off. And hopefully it's not too hard to clean track with some of this stuff. Makes it easy. So, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up going with the alcohol and the cloth. Just the old way of doing it. Elbow grease and a dry finger. Alright, that's it, guys. Hope you all have a great night. And we'll talk at you all later on. But bye for now. And thanks for popping in. Bye.